Okay, let's move on to question 10. Optically pure enantiomer of butane Tutor was found to rotate plane polarized clockwise, right? 13.5 degree. Optically pure enantiomers of 2-bromobutane was reacted with aqueous sodium hydroxide. That is substituting it to become your alcohol, right? The purified product was found to rotate plane polarized light clockwise by only 5.5 rather than the expected 13.5 degree. Okay, so the boiling mechanism should have taken place assuming complete reactions. Okay, let's go back to here. Don't be back. This is a very interesting question. It will cut it handy later when we do the structured questions. Okay, now if you undergo complete mechanism for SM1, what we have is everything wholesale becomes racemate mixture. Then in that case, will we have any rotation at all? No, right? Okay. But if let's say we have something like that, if it undergo complete reactions for SN2, right? Then we will expect the rotation to be exactly 13.5, but this is lesser. So what does it mean then? They undergo not totally, so it's a mixture. Yes, after that, very good. Mixtures both SN1 and SN2. Meaning out of 100 molecules of your original 2-bromobutane, right? Maybe part of it undergo SN1, part of it undergo SN2, things like that. Okay. C. Got it? Yeah. Okay, as promised, let's take a short break. Now it's 9:05 now. 10:05. Think you all did well. Recording first. Sometimes I'll forget. Okay, right. These are structure questions. I will jump straight to something interesting.
That means difficult.
Not really, but something interesting. Question 4, related to the MCQ 10 just now. Okay, maybe you want to read through first. This is actually only 5 marks only. Okay, just jump straight to question 4 first. Anyone who's scared? Okay.
I let it rush here, so like.
Hey, no worry. Is it going to be like that rush for the subsequent? No, right? Because you.
Yeah.
If I go to remind you of this,
I will be like, oh, okay, there's a lesson today. Haha, John.
You know what? Texted me, right? In December already.
So I legit it was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
One is enough already. Book me 1 question.
No, okay. Who's scared?
You should read it? Okay.
Expensive now. It's so expensive, and then after that the papers also not good. So they always stick together, you cannot tell.
Then you buy the notebook card with it.
No, this one is just I steal from my photo card.
Still
Not good.
openly lah. Maybe we don't need to talk about skills. Yeah, whatever is in the house is yours as well.
Yeah, we're supposed to do the question. That's okay.
From mechanistic perspective.
Okay, basically just ask you from SM1, SM2, and then in your explanation, right, you have to use the mechanism to explain. Yeah. You have 50% chance, right, it's either SM1 or SM2. Right, that's the piece of good news.
I rather like write out words than draw.
Okay, the actual proper word I can pass it to you, Levan, don't worry. I think I will just want you to go through your own thought process. If it's SM1, are you able to explain your own words first? Why you feel, why the data can explain that it's SM1 mechanism, things like that.
I can explain through purely just the data, but I don't know how to do from mechanistic perspective.
Mechanism basically just say that, for example, if you feel that it's SM1, because this one undergo, for example, you explain, okay, after undergoing step one, it give this, then after step two, what happens? So that is the meaning. Instead of drawing up in part A, part B ask you draw up, part A is ask you to use words to explain the mechanism. That's all. That able to account for the data. That must important relate back to the data. It's okay. So I told you already the phrasing is okay, the name is okay. I just want you to go through the process. Explain your layman just doesn't matter for now.
Does it make sense, right?
The way you write your SM1, SM2 is wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Is see the
Oh, it's N is small.
N is uppercase, but then it's subscript.
Okay.
No. That's why the option to learn. Doing questions improve our clarity.
I don't know how to refer to your to different types. Like the one that's
Inversion.
inverse and there's one that's non-inverse. But how do you
The
report?
original reactance or original halogen alkenes law compared to the product which experience inversions, inverted stereochemistry, things like that.
But inversion is not.
Racing mixture is racing inversion is not racing mixture.
What is inversion? It's like
You just flip it. Initially, this 3 is over here, right? And then you flip it
what's
over. From here, you imagine this is the umbrella, then you flip it over. That's all. That's called inversion. Which means that if I imagine, let's say my blue pen is my mirror plane, right? This original reactants and this one here, if they have the same halogenal, this VR and VR, right? It will make exactly non-superimposable mirror images, right?
but not super important.
That means they cannot superimpose like that, right? They cannot superimpose, right?
Is it? Like optical.
If you have 50-50%, and it's exactly the same proportion, right? Then there's no the rotation passed by one will be cancelled by the other one. Okay, I think enough time for you to ponder. Okay, now I step in. Okay, just hear from you first before I run through the thought process. Okay, Matthew, I saw your answer already, so you got it already. Okay, so I want to
explain.
It's okay. Now leave it to me, but at least for this question, I want to see whether you really understand the mechanism and how it's going to relate to this one. So you are fine with that. I'll explain later. Lashita, I saw that you choose SM1, right? Okay. Why SM1? Is it because of the race? You call that racing.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see this one here? When it is 50% incorporation, what does it mean? Is it complete SM1? Half only, right? When it's half only, right, it's already it already has optical inactivity already. So it's kind of weird. Huh?
I thought it's the cancelling.
Okay, if let's say it's only half reacted SM1, right? Meaning, for example, from here to here, from here to here, for example, right? Meaning I have maybe if you have 100 of this one here, okay? So at the end, 50 of this one will become racing, right? 50 will be left behind, right? Which is still
So it's both.
no. If it's both, then we will not have this very nice numbering, like exactly 50% half reacted, total loss. We won't have this at all. Just now the MCQ was not exactly half, right? But this is half, exactly half reacted, then total loss. So what happened would be this. Okay, so I run through the thought process, same for Song Yong as well. Song Yong, what do you write? SN1. But now you understand why is the other one. All along I have been I forgot to pause. Okay, good. All right. Okay, it is actually SN2Y. All right. So this is, for example, this is BR, right? Then they use I with an isotope. I think they use I. Okay. Imagine this is I, right? So when this one computer just right here, right? It just become another I, but it's radioactive, but it doesn't matter. They don't recognize it. They still recognize I, for example. Okay. So if you have 100 molecules of this one here, right? Half reacted meaning 50% of the reactant still unreacted, right? 50% of it become this. Imagine over here, my hand here is represent the mirror plane, right? These and these will make up a pair of non-superimposable mirror images, which is raising mixture at 50% reacted. Understand now?
So half of them reacted to become like this. Then
Yes.
half of them like that. So
Correct, yes. In order for you to have SN1, right, you must have 100%.
okay.
Then it's race mate. Okay, guys, I think it's time for you to take this down. You understand but the phrasing wise lah. Okay, phrasing wise. Okay, this one. Okay, so from the data above, the mixture loses the optical activity completely when it's half reacted. 50% incorporated means half reacted. So 50% reactants have become non-superimposable mirror images of the other 50% of the unreacted. That means 50% reacted become product, right? Then not superimposed with the whatever remain behind. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. So that's why you have race make when it's half reacted SN2 mechanism. Okay, this one still continue behind, but y'all take down first before I flip behind. Can yeah.
I think I have to see the complete part of this one, then I have to ask my question. Or I ask now.
Yeah, you want to ask me?
Is it not that then the third point is not that the nucleophile attacks from the opposite side, but that there's 100% yield of the opposite side that. Because if you do it SN1 will give you non-superimposable only at 50% yield, right? Compared to SN2, which will give you 100% yield of only one product.
If it's SN1, then when it's half reacted, right, you will still have some optical activity. So I explained to Lashita just now. If it's SN1, right? Okay, let's say this is my original reactants, right? So half reacted meaning I have 50% left. Okay, the other 50%, right? This is race make, right?
Yeah.
Right? So this 50% that's left behind will still be optically active. But we are not able to explain for the loss.
No, as in like explaining instead of, I don't know what the bottom part of this point is. I don't know if this is.
Oh no, this one just explain how come you have a inversion. So basically, this one just means that attack from the side, so you have flip. That's all.
So the question is, instead of explaining by that, can you not explain because SN1 would give you only 25% and 35% and not cancel. How do you say?
Oh, I know already.
Both like
for me, I explain from the correct mechanism perspective. You are saying that can I explain why it's not SN1 instead of SN2, right?
Or you can explain as only SN2 will give you 100% yield of the inverted or the non-super or the mirror image molecule.
That means you explain totally from SN2. That means all this don't have.
No, you can have that. But then my last point was that only SN2 can give you 100%.
You can enhance, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, can I flip behind? Done already? Not yet? Still have, I can see this one, the extended left hand here. But you all understand, right? So just now, Natasha asked a very good question. She asked, why is it not a mixture like the MCQ we see, right? If it's a mixture, then it should not be half reacted, then total loss. So that's why I think just now that MCQ 10, right, question 10, right, coupled with this one very nicely. Okay, flip behind. Okay, this one here. Okay, of the I atom. So basically the second, third point, and fourth point, right, I'm just explaining why is that inversion, that's all. Why the when you undergo SN2, it results in a inversion. B basically is once you choose the correct one, then you just sketch accordingly. So nothing difficult. Okay, that's all for this one.